as if 2020 couldn't get any weirder, they are dropping a new Star Trek show on us very, very, very soon. Hello everyone, I am Random42, the one, the only, the original, your favorite YouTube consumer advocate, consumer harpy advocate. They call me Harpy from the Star Trek camp. You know, the people who really, really love Discovery and don't like me because I'm very, very critical of it. That's where I get the name Harpy. Also, this is a spaceship. Hopefully we'll land soon because we're getting new Star Trek.
Don't give me the Star Trek crap. It's too early in the morning.
Oh, I agree, Lister. Not only that, it's new Star Trek that is very, very, very inspired by Red Dwarf. Now, we have a poster and a quick teaser to talk about here. The poster, it shows us our ship. It's going to be the Cerritos, rarely going where no one has gone before. Coming soon, Star Trek Lower Decks. You know what? I kind of like the ship a little bit. I'm not going to lie. It looks way better than the Discovery ship. At least it looks like something that was a little closer out of the Star Trek universe. Now, when you guys sent me to Star Trek Las Vegas last year, this panel for the Star Trek Lower Decks was the only one that really made me think, oh, you have some people who actually kind of give a crap about Star Trek working on Star Trek. This one has the least Kurtzman and Goldsman interference of any of the Star Trek series, and this one actually might be our last best hope for a Star Trek series that is not just this.
In short, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, you are the very model of a modern Major General.
Yeah, because Michael Chabon and Alex Kurtzman and Kiva Goldsman, all those people gave us Spock singing and everything that was bad. And you know, and I'm not going to pull up Admiral effing Hubris or any of those people. We're going to kind of keep it a little tighter on this video today. This series comes to us from one of the writers and I believe producers of Rick and Morty. I am not a big Rick and Morty fan. My experience with the sort of adult cartoons ended around 2002, and I think I might have aged out of them a little bit. That being said, this one, everything we are seeing about this one seems to indicate this is going to be closer to Red Dwarf. This is going to be a little bit closer to the Orville than Star Trek. And of course, Rick and Morty's got really nothing to do with that one other than the person who wrote it. I think that's what they wanted to do. I think they took something that they said, hey, Rick and Morty's really popular. Let's get one of those guys and make a Star Trek series. Because, and here's the thing, sadly, it might actually work. This one might be the one that I don't dislike. This might be the one that feels the most watchable for me, just because it's going to remind me of Red Dwarf or the Orville. Maybe, possibly. I don't know yet. And am I saying something nice about Star Trek? Maybe. At least the current era stuff. We don't know yet. I haven't seen enough of this to know. What I've seen of this is that the people working on this seem to be least influenced by the whole Kurtzman production from the live action stuff. They seem to be pretty much on their own as a cohesive, enthusiastic group of writers, and they seem to have some sort of love for Star Trek. This was explained at the panel in Star Trek Las Vegas last year as being, well, this is the B crew. These are the people stuck in an elevator while everybody else is trying to fix stuff on the bridge. This is the B team. This is the B crew. These are the people on the, and I know we've already done the Lower Decks episode on Star Trek The Next Generation. This is kind of a funny, more humorous continuation of those sort of things. This is supposed to take place in the same time era of The Next Generation, give or take around that same time period, even though their uniforms have nothing to do with Next Generation and are more specific to their ship now, apparently, because of 25% different so they can sell merch. I don't know. Something like that. Let's take a look at this. Also, we do have a release date. It is going to be 8/6 on CBS All Access or wherever you might find that. Don't encourage people. I know, I shouldn't be encouraging people. Bad me. Don't ever not pay for this, ever, ever, ever. Also, if you guys do like my content, like, subscribe, share. Every sub gets a jiggle and my undying gratitude. I love you guys so much. Let's take a look at this real quick here. Ensign Marner, I'm going to be pausing this to go through this. Ensign Marner, I believe she's supposed to be kind of like on her way to being a captain. She's very enthusiastic. She's kind of by the book, but not really. She's the one who's going to be like, yeah, we were supposed to do that, but I think we're going to be better doing this anyway. We're going to be better doing... Please don't make her into an unlikable Mikey Spock. Please, please, please make her at least get along with her crew. I don't want to see a lot of this, the chick talking down to all the dudes stuff. That really gets old for me in Star Trek, especially current era Star Trek, especially current era entertainment in general. Not a big fan of when they do that. Who else do we have? Boimler, I don't know how to say his name. He's supposed to be kind of the Arnold Rimmer of the situation if you watched Red Dwarf, which I'm a huge fan of. This is kind of the only reason why I'm not as bitter to this one as the live action stuff, because I am such a huge Red Dwarf fan, and I'm like, you know, they might actually be able to do something that at least I will personally enjoy with this. Even though I'm not going to consider this one any more canon than the original Star Trek animated series, even though that one's pretty canon to me now. If you look at it, at least it had the spirit of Trek. At least it had the original, most of them anyway, most of the original actors come in. So this guy, he's going to be kind of the afraid, skittish, standoffish sort of, I don't want to do that. You know what, maybe we'll just stay here on the ship because the captain said so. He's supposed to be that, from my understanding. Ensign Tendi, super enthusiastic, yay, I love everything. I don't like her already, she's already on my nerves. Cyborg, not really. Is he like a cyborg sort of person, or is he like another Johnny Sunglasses? Just because what? Geordi had the banana clip on his eyes in the 80s, you gotta have somebody with something on their eyes. Also, because of what, the robot chick on Discovery, all of a sudden now everybody has to have cybernetic parts. You know, fine. Well, at least we have a crew. At least we have more than one character. That's the other thing. At least we have more than one main character. That is a plus in my book for this one, because one of the biggest problems with Discovery is that you have that main character and then everybody else is just there to make the main character be the one to do everything. Everybody else is a cardboard cutout just for the main character to bounce stuff off of. I don't like that. Hopefully they're not going to do that with this. Hopefully all of these characters are a team. Hopefully all these characters are working together to do whatever. And you know what? You can have a humorous setting. Look at the Orville. You can have funny in a Star Trek sort of environment because the Orville knocks it out of the park. They are a crew. It does not have just one main character. You do have a captain. And this show is going to have a captain. We're not going to see the captain so much. We also have the ship's doctor. We have like the senior crew. We have the bridge crew that I don't believe they're showing in this preview here. Oh, here we go. Right up the poop chute of the ship. I know, that's where the shuttles are. I get it, I know. That's just what it looked like to me, where the arrow's just like, and you can stick this up your poop chute. I don't know what I'm talking about. Star Trek Lower Decks. What's with the font? Also, I mean, it's very bubble cartoony. Alright, that's all we really have. It's a half-hour comedy, premieres on 8/6. I'm still not convinced this is going to be good, but I'm also not really convinced this is going to be bad yet. It is not giving me any of the same information that I have a problem with, like with the whole Star Trek Picard series, where they said it's going to be all about Brexit and the Orange Man and all the politics ball stuff that I don't really care about in my entertainment. That was the biggest problem with Picard and the writing. They had to break the entire universe. Hopefully the universe is still intact here. If this is taking place during Next Gen, then it's kind of still going to be a bit of a prequel-ish to Picard now, even though it's not going to have anything to do with it. One thing that we do know is that they are trying to get the voice actors to come in as sort of cameos from the original TNG people, like the Rikers and the Troys and those sort of people. Clearly they're on the same ship, so if they do, it's just going to be a cameo, probably. I am not sold on if this is going to be good or not. I don't know. That's the thing. You never know until you see it, except in the case of Picard and Discovery, where you had all the information, all the leaks. This one, they haven't really given us a lot of leaks on. This one, they haven't given us a lot of, oh, and the backstory of this, and it's based on the Romulan star exploding, and they didn't do any of that with this sort of thing, and this is why I think maybe this one has a shot at not being terrible. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I am MechaRandom42, and I will see you guys on the next video, live stream, or wherever. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!